recap of the game in which Vegas, it was really a battle of goaltenders tonight.
Yeah, he was like Dominic Hasek down there. He was incredible. So those are hard mentally when the other guy's playing that well. So just, I knew I was going to have to make a couple big ones, and, if I gave the guys some more chances, I knew we were going to put it away eventually, and guys just stepped up all night, made huge plays, and just such a fun game, and we're right back in the series.
Does that fuel you when you look across the ice and see the saves he was making tonight?
Yeah, it's hard. Like you're not like playing against him, but like you feel like you are kind of, and it's hard mentally. Like I said, like you want to obviously do what you can, but you can't make things happen. You have to wait for it to happen. So he was incredible, and the reason that they were in the game that long. So, tip your cap to him. He played a great game, and we deserve to win though.
When they crawl back into it like that, what's going through your head, and how do you stay composed down the stretch?
Yeah, it's tough. We're dominating, and would have liked to make one of those saves, I think, but let's move on, and we were the better team, so I knew if I locked her down after that, we were going to be good to go.
We talk about resilience all the time. That overtime seemed like you guys digging in and saying we're not going to lose this.
For sure, yeah. Just exactly like you said, I think we deserved to win the whole night. We were the better team by far, and guys just were resilient and didn't get impatient and not cheating the game, just playing the right way, the coaches want us to, and I feel like if we do that, we're a really good team.
You mentioned how big the goal, obviously, by Wyatt was, but
yeah.
Can you just talk about how big he was all night for a player that young to step up in a situation like this?
Yeah, I mean, everyone in here knows how good he is and just what a good person he is, and sky's the limit for him. So, when he does stuff like that, no one in here is surprised, and just so happy for him, and such a good kid, and happy he's in green and white.
It's just one win, but what does it mean? I mean,
it's huge. Yeah, I mean, you lose that game, you're down 3-0, and you never know what happens there. So, we win a game on Monday, we have home ice advantage again. So just going to take it one shot at a time on Monday, enjoy this win tonight, and, just exciting to get the win here.
Pete, Willermere Associated Press, you know the sense of urgency, the team comes in and plays the way it does, and then Vegas comes back. If anybody knows what the crowd in this building can do, what did you say between the second and third period?
Yeah, I mean, this is, this is a momentum building. It always has been. I remember coming in here with San Jose, and we were always talking that, one goal can turn into 2 or 3 really quickly once the crowd gets into it. And, the Golden Knights have always been a team that fed off the momentum and the crowd. So, we tried to manage that tonight. We didn't do a great job. 1 turned into 2 there pretty quickly and flipped the game. But I thought we reset, and I liked our third period. I liked our overtime. I thought we were able to get it back again, which is real important.
Pete, in the first period, you guys jumped out to a big lead in shots on goal, and Logan Thompson kept Vegas really in the game. What did you like about the first period, and is that really the essence of Dallas Stars hockey?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I love the first period. I think we did some really good things, executed at a high level, had great desperation to our game. I would guess Butch would say they didn't. So, I think when both teams are on, it's really hard for either team to look like that. It's probably the first time in the series that a team's kind of grabbed, that type of an advantage for that long a period. So what I do like about our game is I think our game's building. Game 2 was better than Game 1. Game 3 was better than Game 2. So that's a great sign for me on our group.
hey, Pete, Wyatt's obviously made a lot of advancement this year. What's a game like this say about him at 20 years old?
Yeah, what a player, just he still can't get in the casino and play cards. He's not old enough. It's unbelievable, it really incredible play by one of the, going to be one of the great young players, the next generation of stars of this league. I thought he was just outstanding tonight, for a kid to be, under 21 years old and be on that ice with that level of player and look like he did all night tonight. just an outstanding player.
Yeah, hey, Pete, at the end, during the third period, they did what they had done the previous two games. They kind of clamped down on you guys, not allowing you to get too many shots
Yeah.
on net. So what changed in the overtime for you guys to be able to get a lot more pressure on them?
Yeah. You know what, I thought in the third, they pushed, they started to pinch, they activated their D a little bit more. We lost some of those wall battles that we had been winning all night. We talked about going into overtime. Listen, you can't replicate desperation, and there's no doubt, we had to be the more desperate team tonight. They were in a position they didn't have to be. So, but, you wanted to come in and make sure we did what we needed to do, which was win a game and plant some seeds of doubt, hopefully. And like I said, the best part about this for me is I think our game's building here. I think we're getting better as the series goes on.
Hi, Pete. Just what makes this team so effective on the road? You guys were one of the best teams on the road, if not the best. Just what makes you guys so good on the road?
Yeah, I think we had the best road record in the league this year. We play simple, steady, hard game. We don't complicate it at home. I think a lot of teams that have good road records, there's a good foundation to their game. I think you have to if you're going to win on the road. I don't know why it doesn't always translate at home as much, but our group's really comfortable on the road and, excited about Game 4.
Hey, Pete, Alan Snow with LV Sports Biz. Good to see you. I was wondering, with the team, with you guys up 2-0, Logan was making save after save. Could have easily been 4-0 or 5-0.
Yeah.
And then in a heartbeat, it's 2-2. And I'm just wondering, your season's in the balance. I was just wondering what was going through your mind after not cashing in on all those chances, and then all of a sudden it's 2-2.
Well, that's the danger of their team. They're a quick strike offense. They can turn a game really quickly, especially in this building, like we talked about. So, I wasn't surprised. As the chances kept going and we kept missing, or LT kept making saves, I knew that we were playing with fire, and sure enough, they did get back in it. But I loved our response. I thought we had good composure. We got it back on the rails, and like I said, we came and did what we were supposed to do, and new series.
Hey Pete, you mentioned the desperation side of things, but it seemed like in the first period, it seemed like the breakouts were a lot cleaner, a lot more aggression on the forecheck. Did you guys see anything in between tonight and Game 2 that kind of opened things up in that department?
Not really. I mean, there's no secrets in the two teams. There was no magic thing we worked on or video we did. Like I said, I think you can't manufacture your back against the wall staring at 3-0, the end of a series, and I think our group understood the situation tonight and played that way right from the start of the game. I'm sure we're going to see a response from Vegas next game, and like I said, we got to keep building our game.
I think we're working hard, battling a lot, try to win all the races to lose pucks, and try to keep it pretty simple. It all starts with working hard, and we were doing that, so I think that's the main reason.
The sense of urgency that obviously flying to Vegas, right? And then you come out and you play like it. What was the conversation like between the second and third when all of a sudden Vegas gets back into it?
That was bad 2 minutes for us, but other than that, I think we played really good game overall, and just a couple goals again. But we knew that if we're gonna play the same way, we're gonna be fine for sure.
The first period, you guys looked like you were able to get in the middle of the ice a lot more than you had been in the series. What was the key to getting to that high danger area for you guys?
That's the hard work too. I think you have to earn it to get there, and they have big players, big demons. You have to work hard to get inside them, and I think we're doing that pretty well tonight.
Is there a confidence of playing fast too? Because you guys were moving the puck very quickly and with confidence.
Yeah, for sure. It's I mean, it's working for us when we're playing fast, and every time we can do it, it's the first option, and yeah, it's working pretty well.
What did you see on your goal?
I mean, great play by Daddy and Segi there. I just try to shoot it quick and went in. But yeah, great play by those two.
What can you say about just the overall game? Wyatt Johnson played tonight, obviously a big goal at the end.
Oh yeah, he was great for sure. It's fun to watch when he's playing like that. So yeah, it was of course important goal for us. And I mean, great game overall.
You guys basically use 5 defensemen all game. Does it change, especially when you go into overtime, or do you not even think about it?
I mean, I don't think about it too much. You know, just go with the flow, and doesn't matter who you play with. Just go out there and do your thing.
Were you pretty much with every guy out there? Different partners?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot of different partners, but I mean, I think everybody's easy to play with, so it's all right.
After the way the first 2 games went, did it feel nice to finally play like the number 1 seed you guys are used to playing?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's that's how we want to play, and that's what we're trying to do next game too. But yeah, first 2 were, you know, tight games as well, but just couldn't get the best from us. But tonight was a really good game, and hopefully we can do that again.
With Logan making save after save, what was the feeling on the bench?
I mean, we had a great chances, and just keep creating those, and it's gonna go in at some point for sure. But it's yeah, made some really good saves for sure.